The HE111, and last I left off, I got all the masking done on the canopy, and it's just old school masking, just tape and a very sharp number 11. And I just spent a couple hours and got it all down and trimmed out. I did it on the other ones that needed it as well. There's one piece of the clear that I'm not going to mask, and that's this part right here. It actually goes on the nose part, and it's basically an X, and I'm just going to take a paintbrush and just paint it. Be quick and easy, and I really don't want to sit there and fight the tape on it, so that'll just be quick, easy, and dirty. But one thing I wanted to show before I get a little carried away here, and that's painting the figures. I got the figures painted. It's basically, I want to say 3 or 4 colors. Vallejo makes it's called Luftwaffe blue, and I know most of their pilots, German in World War II, have like a darker jacket, but I went ahead and just paint the entire suit the Luftwaffe blue, because their flight suits were that type of color. And to darken up the vest, which I haven't done yet, and I'm going to do later on today, is I'm just going to put some black washes in, and that'll darken it up just enough. I did a little brown for the leather helmet, black for the gloves and the boots, and a little dab of flesh. And if you can see, just it's just a couple of washes in there, and that's as much detail as I'm going to put in it. The cockpit, I'm going to do probably just a little bit of a dark wash, and really won't see any of that either. And I may do a little bit of dry brushing, and that's how I paint figures for small stuff like this. I mean, you're really not going to see it once you get the get the old canopy on, and see through the little tape windows. I mean, unless you got a magnifying glass, you might see it. But anyway, that's what I did on that, and I'm going to try to get the canopy. I will finish up my washes, get my canopy on, and then I can pretty much start painting, hopefully, either this week or the upcoming weekend. But I did go ahead and add a little more, blue liquid mask on the windows, so we're good and thick on that, so I can go ahead and shoot it with paint, and we'll get ready to paint this. So HE111 is taking shape. Workbench, got a new butcher paper on it, and we're ready to proceed with the next one. You don't see many me just having one model on a workbench. That's kind of a little bit of rarity. But anyway, we've got a new surface to work on, and then we are going to start the Enterprise B from Generations. But anyway, it's going to have lights, and I got a Fedoratron set, and that has the brats to drill out the holes, so I got to go into the shed and go dig that out, because that's where I think I put it. It's not in the Fedoratron pile over there, so we'll try to go find that in the shed. But anyway, I'm going to do one thing to this, which I want to do, since I, at one time, at bradhairproduction.com, which don't exist anymore, I got rid of it, and it's just Facebook and other social media. That's better website anyway, I mean, for selling purposes. But anyway, I did a resin one of the Nexus battle damage when it gets the ribbon, hits it on the secondary hull. I did a resin one a long time ago, and then molds went away, and I kept one and I chopped it up, and I did a vacuum form one. So we're going to take my vacuum form conversion here and put it on that, and so we'll have a Enterprise B with a Nexus battle damage conversion part, which is just a very, very little thing, that you don't see often. It's just one of them little hints at movie accuracy. Anyway, I said I was going to print the decals. I lied. I haven't looked at this in months because I forgot I had to build it. But decals are supplied. These are Accreation decals, which they're not bad. I've used his stuff before. It's not bad at all. So that'll be it'll just be a decal job, very little paint. But anyway, that is. And we're going to use JT Graphics decals, because I got to point this out, and you're going to see it when I build models for people. And I tried to say it on the another model before. See how yellow that is? They may be good, they may not, and more likely I wouldn't use them, because it's hard to really clean the old glue off once you get them out of the water. It's just a big mess. I always recommend, if you want to build a model, especially that's 30 years old, to get new decals. It's just easier to do. But anyway, so we're going to make the Enterprise B. I'm going to make it the Nexus one, because I saw this kit, and this is what made me want to do it. And I'm going to do this. It's going to be clean, but just going to have that just a little bit of damage right there for my little section of it, and we're going to call it good. But anyway, we're going to start that next week. I got to do some prep work, and I got to get some more lights for it. My little light tote just didn't provide anymore. It just got more, and it just got one red light in there. So anyway, we'll have to get some more, and we'll do some prep work on that and start that very, very soon. And I usually have a little 2-week around Christmas time. I always say, program notice. Well, I do a lot of custom toys for children for Christmas. Parents want to buy some, and most of the time it's something I create. This is a little Tykes workbench, and it was basically sat outside. I repainted the whole thing, made a bat computer out of it, and it's basically like a bat cave, bat computer PlayStation. Come on. You can fold out the table, and I always put accessories with it, a mask and batarang and everything. So anyway, I do a lot of cozy coupes. I do a lot of custom stuff like that. I think that's one of those things. A lot of fun to do, and they're just a unique, basically a unique gift. Anyway, I like to refurbish a lot of the outside toys for indoor purposes because play value is endless of what you can do on that. But anyway, enough on that. I should have a shed update, so stay tuned for that. We are, of course, doing custom workbenches or little cozy coupe type vehicles. We're getting ready to start another Enterprise B, and we are beginning to paint the HE-111. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.